Scientists say halting deforestation just as urgent as reducing emissions. Protecting and restoring forests would reduce 18% of emissions by 2030 and help to avoid global temperature rise beyond 1.5 C.
Here's a summary of the article.
The role of forests in combating climate change risks being overlooked by the world's governments, according to a group of scientists that has warned halting deforestation is just as urgent as eliminating the use of fossil fuels. We must protect and maintain healthy forests to avoid dangerous climate change and to ensure the world's forests continue to provide services critical for the well-being of the planet and ourselves, the statement reads. In responding to the IPCC report, our message as scientists is simple: our planet's future climate is inextricably tied to the future of its forests. The scientists' statement pointedly concludes, while the world won't lose all of its trees, large tracts of tropical forests, which hold a vast amount of carbon, are still being lost in the Amazon, Central Africa and Indonesia. We almost take forests as a given, but we lose forest every year, which means we are diminishing them as a carbon sink. Lawrence said a steep drop in emissions to zero by 2040 would negate the need for negative emissions technology that would damage forests' ability to suck up carbon, maintain local water supplies and weather patterns, and provide a home for a riot of birds, mammals, insects, and other creatures. There needs to be an international price on carbon to fund the protection of forests. And countries with tropical forests should maintain large chunks of forests to stabilize rainfall for agriculture and keep a predictable regional climate.
This post received a score of 10,806, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
It makes total sense. I am really sorry that my country has the world's highest rate of deforestation. Disappointed face, crying face, crying face.
Developing countries are doing the same, using resources to economically improve their countries, but now the deforested countries say no, you cannot do that because we need your forests. How about the Western countries reforest their own farmland? How about a deal, for every hectare not cut down in the developing world, the developed world matches by reforesting theirs? I imagine this will fail. So being paid to save the forest, drilling for oil means roads, roads mean access, access means people move there for work, move there to supply the workers, so slowly the forest comes down. It is all well and good to tell developing countries not to cut down their forests, but when the country is mostly filled with poor hungry people, it isn't going to work, unless something else is put in its place.
On the plus side, the U.S. has had a net increase in forests every year since the 40s. We can't get that old growth back anytime soon, but we're making strides to fix the damage made by settlers' industry.
Here's a good example of where the U.S. paper industry is being replaced by foreign paper, and in non-sustainable ways. Opening square bracket. As I recall, the paper forests in Maine were being replanted after their devastating clearings, because the paper companies were being forced to. As that occurred, so did the accompanying increase in the cost of doing business in paper and the resulting easy shift to foreign supply.
I wonder what kinds of energy, environmental, and forestation savings we can get if we just literally ban huge spam mail services that use paper, ban paper bills and leaflets, etc. Probably fucking insane. That is just wasted paper.
Literally 95% of the mail I get at home is this shit. Seems like no way to stop it except increasing bulk postage rates to make it too expensive to use for spam.
Use www.optoutprescreen.com and you can stop getting those pre-approved credit card offers. That significantly cut back the garbage sent to our home.
Wait, wasn't 1.5 C already inevitable? I thought we were already on track to go beyond 2C.
2C is possible, but will take a massive overhaul of our energy system, today if possible. 1.5C was always a pipe dream that will require large-scale negative emissions to achieve.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.